Hi guys, it's me, Wussey. Tonight we are in one of my favourite places in the world. We are at Celebration, which was originally developed by the Walt Disney Company. It's a town which is just absolutely beautiful, and tonight we're going to go to one of my favourite places to eat, and that is just behind me, Celebration Town Tavern. We've been here so many times, so let's go check it out. So we've just been inside the tavern. It's very busy, which is no surprise, but they have given us this bad boy. So as usual, when this vibrates and lights up, it's time to go in. So in the meanwhile, why don't we go for a little wander around? So just to give you a few more facts about Celebration, I got some information here. In the early 1990s, the Disney Development Company established the Celebration Company to spearhead its development with an approximately 4,900 acres, which is about 20 kilometers squared. It's all land that is in the southern portion of the Reedy Creek Improvement District. Reedy Creek also look after all of Walt Disney World. The total investment for the project is estimated to be $2.5 billion. The first phase of residential development actually started in the summer of 1996. And in the early days, Disney CEO, or at least he was the CEO of the time, Michael Eisner, was really keen to lend a helping hand in the development for Celebration. And for any hardcore fans of Epcot, you will know that Walt Disney had the vision to create the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, which was going to be a real live city with real workers, real residents, and it didn't quite work out that way when Epcot was properly made into a theme park, but Celebration really does carry on that idea and the legacy of Walt Disney's vision. There are still several Disney businesses that continue to occupy the town's office buildings, and there's two utility companies, Smart City Telecom and Reedy Creek Energy Services, both operated from Walt Disney World, and they provide services to Celebration Town. Celebration Town itself remains directly connected to the Walt Disney World Resorts via the main road, World Drive, that actually starts all the way over at the Magic Kingdom. Celebration Town does have its very own hotel, which is really beautiful. It's not super big, it's not going to be as grand or as large as something like the Grand Floridian, but remember, we're not officially in Walt Disney World anymore, we are just across the road here. So this is the Bohemian Celebration Hotel. Looks beautiful, and we've eaten here so many times. And part of the hotel there is also Lakeside, which is the bar and grill. Avocado, which is a Mexican grill, looks super fun. I do love a fajita. And Celebration even has its very own Starbucks. Celebration Eye Care is the local opticians. And of course you can't have a town without some estate agents who can help rent and sell the properties here. And Celebration Town Tavern, just across the road from Starbucks, has a lovely view across the road, because you can see the massive lake that makes up the central part of this beautiful town. Next door to the tavern, Market Street Cafe, in the last few years was getting a refurb. It is fully open, it is fully functional now, and it looks beautiful. It's not very busy in the evening, especially when you compare it to the tavern, but during the day, this is the place to be. Of course, the best way to wait for your table is to get on one of these rocking chairs looking out over the lake.
Watch out for the alligators, they might eat you.
There are plenty more shops, cafes, bars and restaurants all along Market Street. In fact, when I was last here in January, this whole street here was closed off, and they had a snow party with snow blasting out everywhere. There's an ice rink and lots of Christmas markets. It was amazing. And I've got no idea if I'm pronouncing it right, but we do have a Japanese restaurant here called Ari, who knows? Well, they probably do inside, but I do not know the official pronunciation, but it's Japanese. Love a bit of Japanese food too. You can get your French pastries from Le Macaron, a really delicious French bakery. and possibly the most bizarre bakery I've seen, but equally as amazing, Wolfgang Bakery, especially for pets. If you get a chance to go in there, it's fascinating, and if you are a pet owner, then you should definitely check out all the goodies in there. And just look who's here. It's Mickey Mouse. My favourite ice cream in the world, Kilwins. Definitely go in, get the cake batter and get the Superman. Now I'm not sure if this is still closed, but this was the Celebration Cinema, and it's not been open for many years now. I've got no idea what the plan is with this, but it's pretty epic. And we did actually watch, I've seen one film here, and that was Step Up, the very first Step Up film. I watched it at Celebration in the cinema, but I don't know what is going on with it now. And last but certainly not least, next to Celebration Cinema, we do have Colombia, which is a Spanish restaurant. Looks beautiful. Now all of these restaurants and shops and bars and cafes and yes, even dog bakeries look over the Celebration Lakeside Park, which is just beautiful. If you do have kids as well and it's on a hot day, I definitely recommend you get your kids in here. Please do bring a change of clothes though, because they will get absolutely soaked, but it's totally worth it. So hopefully that's just given you a quick glimpse of some of the things to see here in Celebration. Now we're going to head over into the actual tavern because our 30-minute wait is up. So time to get some yummy food. Can't wait. Okay, so let's check out the menu. Oh, we could get some wicked good soups, innit? We get some starters, we've got some onion rings, spicy tuna dip, tomato mozzarella flatbread, cheeseburger sliders sound good. Not sure we're going to get a starter today from the garden. Lots of salads, there's so many options on here. I think that's what we love about the menu. What else do we have? We have got some Boston favourites. So Celebration Town Tavern actually is a family-owned restaurant with its roots in Boston, and that's why there's a great section here with some Boston favourites. And I already know what I'm going to get, and it is from this section. I'm going to get the Meatloaf Stacker. I'm not very experimental when it comes to food. I know I like the Meatloaf Stacker. I have it every single time. So sorry if that's not the most exciting thing, but I'm getting the Meatloaf Stacker again. There's plenty of fried seafood and baked seafood, scallops and shrimp, Italian seafood as well, more seafood because they know they already have so much. Now there's even more, and they've also got the best lobster in town. So maybe that's all in Celebration Town, who knows? But hey, they definitely do. In Celebration Town, they definitely have the best. There's plenty of pasta options, which are all served over linguine. Over on the other side, there's loads of sandwiches, plenty of burgers. The Kelly Burger, I've got no idea what the Kelly Burger is or who that's named after. Maybe Kelly is a family member or head chef, I'll have to find out. Plenty of sides that obviously you can add to your main meal, but they'll probably be pretty big anyway. And in the land section there's plenty of steaks and scampi, surf and turf, barbecue ribs. I always love some ribs, but still gonna get the Meatloaf Stacker. And then also there's plenty of options for kids as well. Zero proof cocktails, which are a bit like mocktails, so cocktails without any alcohol in. And then there's also a whole section for lunch specialities as well. And I just want to show you the specials for this month. They do change every month. So for August, there's the deviled eggs, the Cuban sandwich, the lobster risotto, some draft beers and a cocktail. Unicorn French, what is that? Oh, it's gin and champagne and lemon syrup. Okay, that sounds amazing. And it's even sponsored by Mark and Andrea Machuro. And I had no idea, but just ordered a bottle of still water, asked for it to come in a bottle, and Celebration Town Tavern even have their own brand of bottled water. How fancy! So here is my favourite meal, the Meatloaf Stacker. Look how epic this is. So we've got the gravy on the bottom, the Texas toast, mashed potato, and under there is some meatloaf in there too. We've got another piece of Texas toast with mashed potato and gravy, and another piece of meatloaf on top. and it's all covered in the Stacker rings. It's absolutely delicious. If you can get yourself to Celebration Town Tavern, it's the one to have. Okay, so that's the end of another fantastic time at Celebration. The meal was great. Okay, so that's the end of another fantastic time going around Celebration. I know it was super quick, but I just wanted to give you a little tour around it whilst we were waiting to go in for the meal. Had the Meatloaf Stacker, which I absolutely love, and I just wanted to say actually about the tavern, I actually used to hate the place because when I was younger I didn't quite appreciate how good it was. What I actually thought was, where are the Disney characters? Where is the dessert covered in pixie dust? Where are the meet and greets? That's what I was always so used to here, and coming to Celebration is almost the opposite of that. They take away all of the Disney characters and all that element, and it's more real, and you get to sit with the residents of Celebration, and the real Floridians are here, and it feels super casual. It's really relaxed, and the older I've got, the more I've appreciated it. My dad is the #1 fan of Celebration Town Tavern. We've got him the hat, which we bought him last year, which you can buy in there, and also he's got the club card where you can get points and get discounts the more and more times you eat, so of course that's another reason for us to go. But yes, it's really great just to be in a place with no tourists and be with the locals. It's really relaxed, it's a great environment to be in, and obviously being in Celebration itself is fantastic. If you've not been here before, please do come. And also you can check out our bike riding video that I've already uploaded. Check that out and you can see around here during the day and everything else that Celebration has to offer. Okay, bye from me, Wussey.